Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. That's if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new here, you're welcome. Please don't leave without subscribing. So let's get straight into what you need to make this hair butter. First of all, you're going to need your cloves. Cloves are a favorite of mine. I've done a couple of videos with clove. You can check them out. I'll link them. Cloves are rich in beta carotene. They boost the tissue under the scalp and they heighten blood flow, and this leads to hair growth. You're also going to need green tea. Green tea helps prevent hair loss by inhibiting the activity of the hormones that induce hair loss. You're going to need your mango butter. Let me rephrase. This is optional. You don't have to use it. Use any hair butter available to you. I'm using a mix of mango butter and shea butter. No reason in particular. I just like the mix. You're also going to need your shea butter. You're going to need your carrier oil. It must not be olive oil, any carrier oil of your choice. But I am using olive oil because olive oil is very safe. And an essential oil just for fragrance. And I'm using this lavender essential oil. So now guys, let's go straight into how you can go about making this lovely hair butter in the comfort of your home. So the first thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to try to prep for the oil, because I'm going to be making an oil out of the clove and the green tea. To make it easier, I'm going to turn the cloves and the green tea into my dry mill, and I'm going to turn it into a powder form. This is just going to make it easier to work with. You can go ahead and make your oil using the cloves in their natural form, but I decided to just blend it and turn it into a powder. Now straight to make the oil. I made the oil the regular way. I just put it in my pan. I tried to infuse it. You can also do the double boiler method, by the way, but I just didn't do that in this case. I just did it in my frying pan on low heat and waited a couple of minutes, about 30 minutes on low heat, for it to infuse properly. And I added 1 cup of olive oil. Then I just poured the blended cloves and green tea. I find that it's easier to work with this way. So this is how the oil looks after it has cooled down, and of course we must sieve it. So that's what I'm doing right now. Using my cheesecloth, I'm just going to sieve and separate the powder from the oil. Yeah. So in this bowl, I've put my shea butter, I've put my mango butter. I also added some wax. I always say this is optional. I didn't add any water content, so the e-wax is optional. The e-wax just makes the formula a lot more creamy. So I've melted my shea butter and all the butters and the wax, and I'm adding the clove and green tea oil. And then what I do is that I whisk a bit with my whisk. I whisk for about 10 minutes. And then I'm going to use my cling film to cover this, and I'm going to put it in the fridge. The reason why I always use a cling film when I'm doing my butters and things like that is because you need to prevent particles and anything from entering into your butter so you don't contaminate it. I left it in the fridge for about 10-15 minutes, and then I brought it out. I'm going to whisk again very lightly for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to cover it again and put in the fridge. Doing it this way is just a personal thing. It's my personal preference, because I find that I like the way the formula is when I whisk it this way. So I'm going to go ahead and whisk. You just need to keep whisking till you get your desired consistency. As you can see, it has gotten a lot thicker. In subsequent videos, I'm going to show you how to make your butter more runny or thicker, how to play with the whole thing. And at this point, I'm adding my essential oil. This is because I wanted it to smell lovely. And yeah, that's optional. And then I'm just going to go ahead and whisk till I'm satisfied. To be honest, this took me about 10 minutes. It took me about 10 minutes to do, and yeah, I was fine with the result. As usual, if you're not new to my channel, you will know that when I am done with my hair butter and I want to transfer it into a storage container, I usually put it in a Ziploc bag, because I find that it's the easiest way to transfer without any mess. So I'm just going to transfer into a storage container. Make sure that you store your butters in a clean container that is airtight, that is airtight, so that it can last for as long as is possible. You don't want to make your butter last, lesser, if that's the correct word, than it normally would. And this is the result: a very amazing clove and green tea butter that is not only going to help with moisturizing your hair, sealing in moisture, it's also going to help aid hair growth and minimize hair loss and hair breakage, which is a win-win in my book. So you definitely need to try this butter out. So I'm just going to show you guys very quickly how I apply this hair butter to my hair. Now guys, I use this after applying. I use it, my LOC method, or sometimes I just do liquid and cream. In this case, I use a butter. I used my clove spray first. I'm going to have that video up soon. And then I use the butter, just massage it through my hair, and it left my hair feeling really soft and really nice. And that's it, guys. It's just so amazing for the hair. You definitely need to try it out. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you watched up to this point, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Make sure you watch other videos. See you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.